meeting for Promap. Today's session is to introduce a new concept in Promap, which allows users to overlay data onto the maps you're producing to help you gain valuable insight and a fuller picture on the land or property you're working on. So when we initially transitioned the new version of Promap, we added some free viewable data layers in, and these were land use designations, commercial titles, and flooding extents. And these will now be complemented with planning application history, personal titles, property sale prices, planning and environmental constraints, registered leases, and an OS highways data set. And these are all wrapped up in an easy to manage and affordable monthly subscription rate, which gives users access to everything that's needed to complete their everyday tasks quickly and efficiently. Our viewable data layers collate crucial data combining a number of premium data sets, as well as a range of open data into one single location. And this allows you to investigate any potential constraints in just a few clicks. Through this, we provide unlimited access to the data within each user's monthly license, ensuring that your business won't be held back by data restrictions and can take out the time-consuming and laborious data collection effort, focusing on more profitable tasks. Most of the layers can be downloaded as a CSV file for further reporting and investigation. And if you wish to print them, you can easily add a legend to make the output more professional and workable. So if you're finding you're spending hours trawling websites and documents looking for accurate information, the premium data layers can be a significant time saver for you, covering a range of qualified and valuable data from local authority planning submissions, location of listed buildings, right through to significant environmental constraints and transport infrastructure information. So we're going to take you through a live demo of the system today, and you'll see on the right-hand side of the screen, there's a handout section, and there you can download some more information about the viewable layers. On the same side of the screen, we also have a question facility, and if you do have any questions we're going through the demo, please feel free to type them into there and we'll answer them for you at the end. Also, if any of you attending today would like to have a free trial of the layers for a month, our contact details will be on screen at the end, so please do contact us on those to arrange. So I'm going to stop talking now and hand over to Nick, who'll take you through the use of the Promap viewable layers. So Nick, over to you.
Great, thank you, Paul. Well, as Paul said, we're going to take you through the viewable layers, but what I'll also try and do as we're going through the session is show you some of the other tools within the Promap system that complement the viewable layers, particularly things like outlining sites. You can see exactly where the results sit in relation to your property, how to apply buffers around them, things of that particular type. So we'll try and incorporate that as well. Now, for the purposes of today, I'm accessing Promap via Google Chrome. As you're probably aware, this newest version of Promap, you can access via Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Edge, whichever browser you're using. It'll also work on whichever operating software, whether it's Windows, Mac, or whatever. When you initially go in, say into our main landing page, just launch the application in the top right hand corner. If you do want to get any more information on the viewable layers or Promap in general, you can access the training center immediately from here as well. You can also access it obviously once you've got the application open via the help button. Now once you've launched the application, as I say, make sure that you've entered your login details, click on login, and I'm in. So I've got my map displayed in front of me. Now, in terms of where the viewable layers are located, you'll find the drop-down option for those on the right-hand side here, the Layers tab over on the right-hand side. So what I'm going to do to begin with, search for a new site that we can overlay this layer information onto to begin with. So I'm going to start by doing probably the most common search in Promap, search based on a postcode. Enter my information there. What it will then do is give me all the addresses that fit my particular criteria. So it's very useful as an address search postcode finder as well. Select the property that I'm interested in. What it will immediately then do is open up the map of my site on this open map player on the right-hand side of the screen. That map player, along with all of the map players from aerial downwards in this list, free to view, free to roam on a national basis. The only one that you incur a viewing charge to go into and that has roaming limits to it is the OS master map topography layer. The viewable layers are actually available on a number of these. In fact, all of the map players from open map upwards in this list, you can open the viewable layer information onto. Now, before we get into the layers themselves and look at those, when you do search for a new site, it is worth pointing out that the way that Promap is set up is designed to automatically search to see if anybody has ordered anything for this area previously or has even saved a map for this site previously within the system. And if there are some saved or orders have been placed, it will tell you how many there are in the top left-hand corner, and you can click on the little I button just to the right-hand side to shortcut through to those maps and view them accordingly. And this is one of the things, again, to mention about the viewable layers. They're not just for new maps that you open. You can open up any map from your previously saved maps and overlay this viewable layer information onto it. So you can utilize that database that you've already got of maps to help you as well. Now, as I say, when you initially go enter your search information, it will start you on this open map layer. Now, one of the tools that you might use at this stage, just to make sure that you've got the right site before you start overlaying the layer information, but is also very useful if you're trying to get address information for any of the search results that appear on your map, is to use the site information button on the bottom taskbar.